Here are 13 reasons why I love the 2026 Supergirl movie. I recently watched it and I had loads of fun and I want to tell you why. Some of the reasons I'll cover in this video include Kara herself, the backstory the movie gave her co-stars Rutheye and of course Krypto, and the fact that the movie is a coming-of-age story. Starting off with reason number 1. Kara herself. I love Millie's version of Kara. She's the tortured superhero who's just trying to survive life and finding herself. I love that she's allowed to be very human in her flaws and her personality. She's an individual mourning the loss of her parents, her planet, and everything she's ever known. And her coping mechanisms are understandable. Reasons number 2 and 3 are the glimpses of Krypton we got, and Kara's slightly different backstory than we have gotten in other versions of live-action Kara, such as her backstory in Smallville where she was actually older than Clark, not born long after him, and where she also got knocked to the Phantom Zone, just to name a few differences. It was nice seeing the destruction of Krypton on the big screen. Seeing the technology of Krypton, such as Clark's rocket, the force field that they deployed when the planet was going up in flames, among other things. It was interesting seeing Kara being born and growing up in that fractured world. Her relationship with her parents and her life on Krypton was also illuminating. Seeing the funeral procession on which she met Krypto and how it all culminated on her following Clark to Earth. The fourth reason is probably my favorite part of the story, and that is Kara and Rutheye's friendship. From how they met, and how Kara is a reluctant hero in Rutheye's story. How different their personalities are, which makes them awesome allies and brings some tension to their relationship. Also seeing Kara protecting someone younger and who very much needs her protection is just heartwarming. If you're as powerful as she is, it is great that she gets to use her power protecting someone else. Them going off to celebrate Kara's birthday together at the end was just wholesome. Reason number 5 involves Lobo. He was a fun addition to all the chaos happening. I love how he was utilized in that he was not a traditional ally, he was just going about his business, and some of his goals happened to align with Kara and Rutheye's mission. I also like that he also became a fan of Rutheye, and I like how he was also somewhat on Rutheye's side even though he didn't go as far as Kara did. Number 6 is that the movie is not set on Earth like the Superman movie. This gives it an exciting, sci-fi adjacent and futuristic vibe. The only thing I found hard to believe was the idea of English being a common tongue in a movie set in alien worlds. Why would it be? I understand why it is a common language on Earth because of all the erstwhile colonization, but how it would be so in space, but I digress. To get back on track, the last thing I'll say about this is that the movie could have benefited from having some kind of translation tech. It could be a discreet armband, necklace, earpiece, brooch, anything really. Reason number 7 is the goodest boy Krypto. He is a chaotic cannonball, which we also saw in the Superman movie. Him being revealed to be Kara's dog was my favorite reveal from that movie, as it made sense considering how undisciplined he is. Despite all this, he's an awesome character in his own right. I love the reasons why Kara went on the mission in the movie were mostly about saving Krypto, which is great motivation. The 8th reason is the storyline about the trafficking of the girls into forced child marriages, which is horrifying. It is an honorable and heroic side quest that Kara and Rutheye achieved by standing up for and saving vulnerable girls who had no one else in the position to save them. The mythology in the movie is the 9th reason. It was nice seeing the use of kryptonite against Kara. How the yellow sun revives her. How she's able to fly in space without a spacesuit. We also saw the green sun and the effects it has on Kryptonians. We got a lot of Kryptonian mythology. The 10th reason is of course Superman himself, Clark. He's a supportive cousin and his Boy Scout personality is also a nice contrast to who Kara is. It is nice to see their relationship and how close they're getting, especially in the end when Kara agrees to spend more time on Earth, which will be awesome for future movies and storylines. Now, reason number 11. I love that this is a coming-of-age story. Following a protagonist through their ups and downs is always a compelling story. The final reason is that this is another installment in the James Gunn DC universe. I love the Superman movie and I thought it was an incredible reset for the DC universe. Superman being the sunshine he is seems right, and I cannot wait to get more stories in this universe. As a bonus point, I love the fight scenes in the movie. Seeing Kara showcase her powers and strength was a delight. Those are my 13 reasons why I enjoyed the Supergirl movie. Do you agree with any of them? Any reasons I did not mention that made you enjoy this movie? If you didn't enjoy it, you really do not have to chime in, as I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there that delve into that.
Thank you for watching.
Please do not forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more pop culture videos.